Are you feeling stressed, worried, or overwhelmed?
If you are, here's our stress busting hack. So why do we feel worried and stressed and like sometimes we just simply can't cope? Well, imagine that you're going through life and you have this bucket and you carry all your negative emotions in this bucket, all those worries, all those stresses, all those anxieties. And as you go through life, you keep throwing more in. And then there comes a point when the bucket is full and it feels like just that smallest thing can then push you over the edge.
Overflows.
And it starts to overflow. So how do you get those worries out of that bucket, out of your head, and start to feel better?
Well, this is such a simple technique, and it's simple as post-it notes. That's all it takes. You get some post-it notes and you write a worry on each one and then stick them somewhere and carry on until you've written everything that's bothering you.
Yeah.
It's out on a post-it note, on a table, on a pad. In fact, we've got a pad
Yeah,
now.
I've got one here as an example to show you. So this is a young person's actually, but this is an example of worries. Do this with our children. It really does help and work so well because you're getting those worries out of your head, you're putting them onto paper, and what actually happens is because you're now seeing them individually, you don't feel overwhelmed and you're able to tackle them far better just doing them one at a time. And some of them you'll actually even just be able to throw away because when you see it in front of you, you go, actually, do you know what? It really isn't that bad. But it felt bad because there was this feeling of overwhelm because there were so many. So some examples on this one. I'm worried about losing friends. I think I may have upset a friend.
Worried about my health.
Yeah, I'm feeling lonely. And I'm struggling to sleep. So that's just an example. And you literally just deal with one at a time.
And again, if there's some things there that you want to discuss with someone, worried about your health, maybe you want to call your GP and discuss with them, or you're worried about upset your friend. Bring your friend.
Yeah. And as soon as you've done that action, as soon as you've dealt with it, as soon as you've got your sort of feeling of right, it's dealt with, you can just tear it up and throw it away. And the other thing that you can do, because we all worry about things and it consumes us. However, a great way to override that is to create a worry time. So for example, you might decide that your worry time is going to be at 3 o'clock every single day. The moment you catch yourself worrying, you stop yourself in the tracks and you go, no, I'm going to worry about that at 3 o'clock at my worry time. And then when that time comes, usually you've forgotten about a lot of what you're worrying, or a lot of it has already been resolved, but it's helped you to feel better through the
But
day.
as soon as it comes in, kick it out.
Yeah.
I will deal with that in my worry time.
Yeah.
Well, we really hope that this tips help you. Please subscribe. We will be uploading a lot more tips every Monday, every Thursday.